Hello. So, standard issue. I have not done one of these in what feels like. This forever has felt like forever multiplied by forever, because I think the last video I did was about being in quarantine and then maybe a fashion video. I think that's what it was. But I haven't given you guys the lowdown on what has been going on. And I feel like there's a lot I could share, but like paring down like what to do has been very difficult, because I feel like there's like a lot that I'm like, hey this, then hey that, but then I'm like, no, nobody wants to hear about that. But I feel like now is the time to tell you guys what exactly has been going on and why I've been so quiet. I guess I'll start with the obvious. It has a lot to do with where I've been at is I'm engaged. So yeah, to Noah, as you guys have seen on he's been on, I think, like the weekly vlog, and I've talked about him, definitely not enough, but like he's around.
Year 2 us is gonna look back at us and be like, holy crap, we were so awkward. Or one of us will say that. It'll probably be you. And that'd be like, are we not still?
And I was we were at the beach this weekend with my family.
I personally choose these dice, and they are often one of a kind or not yet available in my store. So there you go.
Between being engaged and doing some minor wedding planning, which is very much still like to be determined of when, because of Corona. The last thing I want is to be like wearing a mask when I'm like trying on wedding dresses, so it's been kind of nuts. On that whole end, it's like, by the way, here's like the happiest season of your life. Also, there's a pandemic. I don't know where to begin with any of this because I've not experienced any of this, so my brain has just been kind of like a massive pile of like spaghetti, but someone forgot the marinara. On top of that, I have been doing the like pre-recorded live stream for my church, which has been a massive blessing. I have been editing and I have been doing films and stuff, they just haven't been on my channel. They've been on Amplify Church's channel, which I will link below, because the messages that have been given over this time have been so life-giving. And so if you need an outlet and you're curious, feel free to check out the channels. I know I talked about this in the last vlog, but even though that was like forever ago, so like it doesn't even like count. I moved back home like to make films, right, and to do my own thing and work in a church and be online. Well, Corona happened, little did I know, and making movies in the church and the Christian films, which is what I set out to do, and kind of in a roundabout way, and share stories, and still do school, which I'm doing graphic design, which has been a whole nother thing this whole summer. I've just been plugging away, full-time student, still designing stuff like a mad dog. Yeah, so that's kind of the like larger picture of what's been happening. There's been some underlying stuff as well, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I finally feel like I'm at the point when I'm ready to like talk about it, which is like huge. I put a post, I think, on my Instagram a while ago that was like, hey, sorry I haven't been like my goofy self, sorry if I seem distant, closed off, you know, all of that, which is true for the most part. In my YouTube channel, I feel like I would tell you guys about what's been going on, but I don't know if you guys remember my video a long time ago called I'm on Drugs. So it was about being on birth control and my acne and all this and that. Well, there's a drug I've cut out, and it is birth control. I've only been off of it for maybe a week or two, so I finished a pack, and the way packs work is you have 3 weeks of like normal like active pills, and then you have 1 week of no active pills, which is, you know, then like, I mean, you understand. I will tell you guys, I have not been in the best spot, mentally, physically, emotionally, you know, even communication wise and motivation wise and anxiety wise and worry wise and depression wise. It has been very, 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 very hard. Quarantine hit, and then it was like, where do I go from here? Finding that new normal and adjusting, and everything that went on, even like last fall, like being in Leland and stuff, and the new relationship, and this is all kind of a bucket, so, or a basket, put it all in one basket, okay? You've got all this like baggage, if you will, of just like stuff on my mind. And like, I don't know if you guys know, but I started therapy, so I have all of this like here, right, like in my basket, and like sits in my brain. And communicating is very hard for me. That's why I started these vlogs. If you guys remember way back, my first ever vlog, I was like, hey, I want to learn how to communicate better, and I want to learn how to edit. And I was like, let me do a vlog, and then that's how this happened. So without doing all that, things started getting like really muddled, and I wasn't being creative, and so I was very much tied down to my laptop. And this, I think, was even before like editing the live stream and stuff like consistently, which is amazing. I love that that is what I do. But just between school and like not really sure what to do with my life, so I just play Sims 4 a lot. You know, people working from home now, and then you're not really sure if you can go out and like do the things you used to love, and it's just like the like little stings like that, like over and over again. It's like, well, what do you want to do? I want to go like see a movie, like that's my escape, that's what I want to do, but like I can't. I've seen everything on Netflix. You know, it's just like it just becomes very mundane, which I'm sure all of you guys have noticed, and like very repetitive. Also, I apologize if I seem like weird today. I was up till like 5 a.m. last night killing a cockroach. It like woke me up. So grabbed my Birkenstock. Fila actually killed it. I'm so glad I bought those. I'm referencing a lot of videos. We're pulling a lot of content today. This is good. A lot of stuff was happening that was affecting my mood in ways I felt like I couldn't control, which is the bottom line kind of. And so with kind of that spark like in me kind of like diminished, I felt like I couldn't do these because I wasn't myself. And so watching those videos, editing those videos and doing those videos was very hard because I felt fine, and then people would be like, you don't really seem like okay, and I'm like, I thought I was, you know. And so I've taken a massive step back like from doing this because I haven't really felt comfortable, because I wanted to be me, and today is the first time in a long time I felt like comfortable in doing this. On top of that, I've been having a lot of other physical problems. I feel like this is a really weird thing to point out, but here we go. Obviously like thinned out quite a bit, and I have lost quite a lot of my hair, which is not cool on any level. It's just not cool. Hair's a good thing on your head. So I had an appointment with my therapist, and she was like, hey girl, how you doing? Hey, not so hot. And she's like, why? Well, here's why. And then she was like, have you thought about taking care of yourself? Oh. And then I had that afternoon, I had an appointment with, and here's where it gets TMI, so bear with me, with my GI doctor, which if you guys know is like gastrointestinal. So I am celiac. I have complications that come with celiac. So food is very challenging for me. Big brain moments. My doctor was like, hey, if you're having problems with your tum-tum and stuff, maybe it's your anxiety because your gut is a second brain. And I was like, that's funny you say that, doc, because my therapist had said a very similar thing to me earlier today about my brain.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
It kind of clicked for me. It didn't kind of click for me. It actually kind of hit me like a bus. My brain health is going to affect my other health, which therefore affects my overall health, which therefore affects my mood. And so in order to kind of clear all of that out and start over from square one and get myself back on track mentally and physically and emotionally, I decided to cut birth control. On the plethora of side effects, depression and anxiety is one of them. We can't keep this up anymore. That's not me. I don't like it. It's causing problems. I can't communicate to begin with, so you can imagine how that impacts everything. And if I'm already going through that, and that affects my internal health, like digestion and like food, which is going to severely impact me mentally, which then in return is going to impact me mentally with the rest of my body. So it has been very hard. So that pretty much brings us to like present day, almost end of August. It's weird to think that September is next week, because at this point I've been like a month without birth control, and I would definitely say my spark is back. It's just hard too, because there's been so many changing things. I have to say, this video is so darn weird, and I do not know how I feel about posting it, but I feel like I should. I feel like I need to share it, and I feel like even closing it out is odd. Like I still get that same like weird gut feeling, but it's probably because it's a very vulnerable spot, and you know, it's not about me. So even though it's about me, it's about putting something out there that might really connect with someone else, and like my throat is doing that thing. I hate it when it does that thing. I get nervous about talking about a subject, my throat kind of, I don't know. You know, I do the whole college thing, I get engaged, but somehow this whole like health thing is like the hardest thing, like hardest journey that I've been to down this road thus far, and it's not like there's like clear answers at all. Like even like my wedding date, for example, like we have no idea like when that's gonna happen. What I can't with this. It's so annoying because I like want to talk about it. Remember when I used to do really heated discussions about math and like guys hitting on me? I don't know. Stay hydrated and listen to Stevie Nicks. That's all I really got. I hope you guys liked the video. I'm done. Okay. Ooh. So I have like recorded this video. Like, I don't know how to do this. Okay, so I have like recorded the ending of this video like 3 separate times, and I just feel like I have not been able to really like get at the heart of what I'm talking about. And as I was walking to my car to go to Noah's to edit this video, I was thinking in my head, I was like, I don't, like, I'm happy about it, like I'm happy that I put this out there, but I don't feel like I really was able to like express what I wanted to. And what I was getting at is the thing I've been struggling with is that these health issues define me and who I am and what the world sees, and then therefore sharing it with others makes me vain. I hate that. I hate that concept, because what I really want to do is show everyone that just because you're going through these struggles and these hardships and anxiety and depression and, you know, struggles with anything of that matter does not define who you are. And just because people latch onto that does not define your character and who you are. They are just symptoms, which is a conversation I had with my therapist actually. She was like, they are just symptoms of something you are just more like predisposed to. And yes, my car is hot because I have not turned on the AC because I'm recording this. So I'm such a goob. But what I'm getting at is at my story and that my struggles, and yes, like what I'm going through right now, and the massive amount of uncertainty in every area of my life, and the way I'm handling that, and like controlling tendencies out the wazoo, anxiety, you know, kind of out the wazoo, my ups and my downs and my quiet spells and my loud spells, and all of this are just symptoms to circumstances and the way I am growing and learning, and therefore I am able to use those things, and those things I don't like about myself are those things that are very hard for me to communicate with others as a way to share my story and a way to share my journey. So if you're watching this today, I know like the takeaway was stay hydrated and listen to Stevie Nicks. Obviously do that, but what I'm getting at is that whatever you are going through, do not take it out on yourself. They are just symptoms of the way you are handling a thing. That does not define you and who you are. As much as I want other people's approval and you know, this, that, and the other thing, or I want to be like the most like bubbly, goofy person all the time, you know, that's not always the case, and that's okay. You know, so just whoever needed to hear that, you know, that's what I was getting at, is that these things in this health journey does not define who I am. It is just a symptom of what I'm going through, and yeah, I guess that's really it. Alright, so there's your third ending to this, to basically Clue.